A little bit of a bank churn. Ignore the pizza man trying to catch up in the background. Oh, dude. What's going on, guys? Drae here, and welcome back to another episode of the Best Besiege Creations. This week, we are starting off with a very old creation. Actually, it's more of a concept rather than creation. This is Leonardo da Vinci's Airscrew. It was the first concept of a helicopter that we know of, and yeah, now it's in Besiege. Now, actually, in real life, I think they figured out that this was actually impossible to do, but of course, in typical Besiege fashion, it is definitely possible here. So, basically, this is just like it says, it screws the air, and it screws it well. Okay, that sounds wrong, but it quite literally is doing that because it's using the wind force to push it upwards in a screw-like fashion. Now, you can kind of control this thing. If you look at the top, you can see there's a flag there. That's the direction you can go. Now, oh god, okay, I really screwed this up. Trying to keep this in one direction is not that easy, though, so it's actually really fun to fly because you're hardly flying it, you're just going along for the ride. But it does work, and I love that when you stop pressing anything, it just kind of glides back down. You know, it looks fantastic. Almost looks like those keys in the trees during the fall season. At least in Canada, they have them. I believe it's maple trees, isn't it? But yes, I love historic designs, especially historic concept designs, like Leonardo da Vinci's tank as well. That's a really cool thing that I think we've seen in Besiege. It was a long time ago, but yeah, things like this are absolutely awesome. Now, let's see if we can actually get up some speed and actually fly this thing. I mean, oh god, okay, oh, I'm sorry, Leo. All right, let's see if we can do some precise maneuvering. I'm gonna go try and hit the tower if we can. Yes, there we go. Ram, oh my god, it didn't even affect it. Okay, we're still here, though. I'm gonna go in for another hit if I can. All right, going backwards is not easy, though. This is just like a drunk helicopter. There we go. We actually did something. It's broken, but the great thing about this is as long as you have a little bit of screw, it's still going to work. You can see I'm gliding down right now. This thing is just amazing. I love the whole gliding aspect of it to get back to the ground. It's actually very slow at gliding as well. All right, well, that is Leonardo da Vinci's Airscrew. Very hard vehicle to fly, but a very fun one as well. You don't see many things like this in Besiege. All right, let's see if we can land it once again. Oh, coming in a little bit sideways, but we stabilized it. Let's move on. Can I just say this is the most badass looking walker I have ever seen. This is called the Panthera Cheetah, and it is basically a cheetah in Besiege. Now, it can open its mouth and do some fun stuff like that, but the running animation, there's nothing like it. Let's let it get up and actually gallop here. So once it gets its balance, you can see how good this is and how lifelike it looks for a mechanical contraption. I mean, look at this cog work. This is what I love. So this thing has a lot of technology going on with it. You can see the balancing of it. I mean, I want to actually slow this down to appreciate the engineering that went into this thing because, my God, there's not many walkers that look realistic in Besiege, but this actually does look, it's based off of a running cheetah, so it does kind of look like a running cheetah here. You can see it works remarkably well as well. It also has some other unique features like head stabilization. You can see that there's some crazy stuff going on in there to make sure the head is stabilized, and you can actually go to the head camera. Let's speed up again and check that out. All right, so go into the head camera. It should look, yes, rather stable, as you can see. Considering, look at how much this thing's bouncing around. That is remarkable. Like, small features like that go a long way. This is one of the most technologically advanced creations that I've seen in a long time. I can guarantee you that. All right, there's a warning that says do not press down, so you know I'm gonna try it. So let's see. You know what? Why not press down? Now it's just dancing around. Okay, so a part did fall off, but yes, it is not made to go backwards, unfortunately. It's still, he is not doing very well now. Let's see if he can do, yeah, it doesn't look like he can do any sort of non-flat terrain, unfortunately. It's gonna be great when walkers can. This is looking sad now. It looks like a dying cheetah or something. You know what? I'm gonna stop because I'm really sad. All right, but I did want to try it on some varying terrain, so let's see if, yeah, as you can see, that's the one downside to walkers in Besiege. They're really good on flat terrain, but when it comes to terrain like this, let's turn on invincibility just in case. All right, there we go. And because I think a balloon might have popped, but yeah, it just doesn't have the grip to actually go uphill. Like, this isn't even a hill. This is a small mound. I'd like to see it actually go down, though. So we are slowly making it. Come on, you can do it, little guy. Oh, man, I was just hoping to run throughout the desert. So it isn't... Oh, man, okay. Even like downwards, you can see I'm having a little hard of a time trying to balance the thing. It's trying its best. You can see it's stabilizing itself. But this rough terrain is really making it go into overdrive. And, I mean, it does kind of work, but it doesn't look as good as if it was on the flat ground. I just want to try this really big hill here. I want to see if it can get, like, overwhelmed and, like, flip. It doesn't seem like it's even able to flip. I mean, it is really good at balancing itself. I'm blown away with that. But, yeah, definitely can't do the rough terrain. One thing I do think this can do is possibly break through the stone wall. I don't know if we've ever had a walker fast enough to do this. This is going between 50 and 60 kilometers an hour, so let's see. Oh, man, we still can't do it? Are you serious? Let's see if we can push it up a little bit. We did a lot of damage with the own body, so... Oh, going backwards, you do a little bit of a jump, and that actually can break it. Okay, so going backwards is useful for something. It definitely isn't fast enough to break it down, but can we break it with our strength? Yes! There we go. We broke the fort, and somehow this thing still stabilized. I want to know how this thing is stabilized because it is really good at it. Actually, now that I look into it, it's using something called brace entanglement stabilization. I know that's a common thing for Besiege creators to use. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this creation. An absolutely awesome cheetah-like runner. Once again, this one's called the Panthera Cheetah. Well, this must be the week of the most beautiful Besiege creations. Look at this thing. This is amazing. Now, this is called the Saber Robot, and to be honest, it's basically a glorified action figure in Besiege. It does have small animation, but unfortunately, it is not a walker or anything. But I love that some creators just focus on detail and they want to make the coolest looking creation ever. So let's check out what this thing can do. Again, it can't do as much as other things, but for example, we can open up the wings here, and I think you can actually open up multiple parts of the wings. So there's the back part. And now the side part, does that come out like that? Yes, look at that. That is so cool looking. Now, I think we need to put these away to do the rest of the animations, but basically this is just a posing robot. It's made to look really cool. I love the glowing eyes. You can't even see them unless you're looking down above it. Down below it, not above it. That makes no sense at all. All right, so what else do we got? So you can do some small movements with the hands. You can see you can move both elbow joints and wrist joints. And you can also swing the sword. Oh, wow. Okay, slow down. Okay, it actually does swing. Now, what's also cool about this, it doesn't use any balloons at all. So this is balancing on its own. There's no, secrets here. It is just a well-balanced action figure. And the fact that I can swing this sword around without falling over, that's pretty damn impressive. You can also drop the sword, I believe, so let's just drop that. There we go. And finally, you can rotate the head, and it's got very human-like movements. It's nothing, too fast or too slow. It looks very accurate. Aside from that, you can't do much else with this, but look how cool it looks. So yeah, that is the Saber Robot. Now all we need is this to move, and then, that's the end of Besiege, because there's nothing better than this. And next up, we got the Compact Speed Helicopter. I love how this thing has nothing that it doesn't need. All of it is just engineering beauty, and yeah, as you can see, it looks pretty interesting. It looks like a mixture of a plane and a helicopter, actually. So we're going to take this thing off and see how good we can do. I'm probably going to use the back camera because that might be smart. We're also in the Gobi Desert because why not? All right, let's raise it up a bit. There we go. Now that we're off the ground, we don't have to worry about hitting it. And all right, let's see how fast this thing goes. It's all about speed with this one, so... Oh, man, yeah, I'm liking it. It feels so weird. No other helicopter feels like this. It definitely flies more like a plane. And as you can see, I can actually kind of control it. I want to get enough speed to see if we can do a loop with this, because it is a speed-focused helicopter. I got to assume it can do some stunts as well. So, oh, man, I should have got more air. Should have definitely got more air. All right, how did that not break? Dude, do I still have invincibility on? I think I do, don't I? Yes, I do. That's no fun. We're turning invincibility off because, yeah, that's basically cheating. So let's try again here. I'm gonna start flying it into the sky. If it wants to, it doesn't seem to want to now. There you go. It's hard to get it off the ground for some reason. Well, once it's off, you're good, though. All right, check out this. Scraping that ground. Oh, dude, you can't get much closer than that. All right, now that we're actually going high, too, let's see. Get a little bit of speed up. I want to see if I can do a flip. I don't think I've done a flip in a while. Oh, okay, it's very hard. Unfortunately, it's definitely a speed-focused helicopter, but it doesn't seem to like to do flips. Yeah, it wants to lean to the side. It always wants to stabilize itself, which is a good thing. That just means we can't do any epic flips, though, so let's go nice and close. Oh, too close, and we flipped it. Oh, this could be fun, though. I could see this doing speed runs very well in, like, challenge courses. All right, this is probably one where I can actually try and do some crazy stuff like that. I mean, I've never been able to do stuff like that, so yeah, the fact that I can... Oh, man, that was a hard ground hit, but the fact that I can actually... do some evasive maneuvers sometimes shows how good this thing truly is. So, yeah. Not too much to say about this one besides that it is a very good speed-focused helicopter. So let's move on. And please ignore the flying pizza. I'm still, oh god, I'm gonna get hit. I can't take this seriously. So, I was going to play with a train for a bit, and I figured, you know what? Let's try and shoot it with a weaponized pizza. I'm still trying to get the hang of the pizza, though, but this is truly... I'm not even joking. This is amazing, because I love how floppy it is, just like a pizza. Not the easiest thing to control, though. Let's... Oh, God. Now that we have two creations as well, I'm trying to go back to the pizza, because this is actually... Okay, this is how to control the pizza, and it's looking like having two creations at once might be a bad idea. All right, this train does not care about my pizza. Oh my god. It actually... Man, if it could have stayed on the track, I would have been impressed, but, yeah, that pizza's not looking too well. So I guess we're gonna have to check out both of these at a different time. All right, so first of all, we have the weaponized flying pizza. Yes, indeed. It looks actually delicious. I don't know why there's a guy with, like, duck-faced lips on it, but I think we're gonna find out that. So you can actually, like, I love how floppy it is because you can kind of control the pizza. You can lift up the back. Look at this guy bouncing around. And then you can kind of just glide around and control your pizza. Of course, there's yaw on the pizza as well. Mind you, it doesn't work very well. I think I need to detach the slice for it to work well, so let's try that out. We're gonna detach... Oh, it attached again. Okay, there we go. Maybe I can control it a bit better with just a slice. It's looking like that indeed is the case. All right, so now I got the hang of it. You can kind of control the slice like an airplane. The whole pizza, though, that's just too much. So I'm gonna come back down to the ground here because this is weaponized, let's remember. I don't know what kind of weapons pizza has. I'm hoping it's the pepperonis, but let's find out. All right, first of all, it has a cannon. Is the human the cannon? Oh, of course it is. All right, unfortunately I didn't put infinite ammo on, so we only get one shot, but yes, the human is the weapon. Also, we got flamethrowers. Where do they come out? Oh, right from the bottom. Okay, so that is one spicy pizza. Man, you had such a good chance to use the pepperonis as projectiles, though. I feel like it needs to do that. Oh, look at this. Can we knock them off? That's what I want to know. Oh, what has this game become? This is the greatest thing ever. We are a pizza right now, guys. Let's just take a second to appreciate that. And you know what? Screw it. I am gonna try and hit it with the pizza later on. But yes, this is just... It's been a while since we've seen a train, so I thought we would check out this one. It actually is quite fast, as you can see. We're going... We were at 170 on the straight there. A little bit of a bank turn. Ignore the pizza man trying to catch up in the background. Oh, dude. But yeah, this is just a basic train. It's been a while since we've seen one, and I love blowing up trains. There's nothing more rewarding to me than the train. Are we actually going? No, we're not going backwards. It looks like... It's hard to tell what the front and the back of a train is. I mean, technically, you can use both sides, right? Because they do often go backwards as well. Anyways, let's see if we can maybe take this thing down. So somewhere over here, I need to go find Pizza Boy. Did he leave? Did his people need him? Actually, I think yeah, he's humping the side of the track. So we're gonna back up here. That delay response to part of my pizza coming back. Now, what I'm gonna do is disattach from the pizza right away. That way, hopefully, I can. Oh no, I don't want the pizza with me. Get away, pizza. All right, you can fly away. I'm gonna stick with this. Oh, that is a big cheesy pizza going by our camera. Oh, dude, I love this thing. Okay, so I can actually, you know what? I don't even need to fly with this thing. Let's just kind of, oh God, oh, don't break the pizza. Okay, the pizza's kind of broken. There we go. Where's the train? The train's way far away. The hard part is, to move the pizza, I'm moving the train as well. And, yeah, that's gonna be harder. Oh, gee. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Thankfully, I got infinite ammo on now. As you can see, his aim is great, by the way. So this is so gonna work, guys. This is the best option for me, is a pizza cannon. We're just gonna kind of wait for him and then awkwardly go right here. Oh my God, I missed. Hold on, Pizza Boy. It's not even damaging it. This is a beast of a train. Look I actually hit it multiple times and it did not affect it at all. I think we need some bigger firepower. All right, we got the Kranwagen back. Hopefully this one's got a little bit more of a projectile to it. So we're just gonna let the train go by. Oh, that's right. We move with this one too. Great. So now we gotta kind of judge it. That's totally fine. See, the great thing about the multiverse is we won't have to do wonky things like this when it comes out. We can just work with a team. All right, but here we go. I'm gonna try and hit him up. There we go, right into it. Oh, bouncing it. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love the slow deterioration of it. And we just took that thing out. There's not much of a train left. All right, guys, and on that bombshell, we're gonna wrap up this episode of the Best Besiege Creations. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We had a lot of very awesome and beautiful creations here that were so fun to play with. This, though, I mean, this I could do all day. But yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching and liking, and I'll see you. Oh my God, I just blew out the gun. in the next one.